Welcome to the latest and very easy to apply Facebook Remarketing 2.0 video training, designed to take you by the hand and walk you through the process of getting the most out of Facebook remarketing. I'm very excited to have you here, and I know this will be very helpful for you. This exclusive video training will take you by the hand and show you step by step, topic by topic, and tool by tool what you really need to know to dominate Facebook remarketing the easiest way possible, using the most effective tools and in the shortest time ever. This is exactly what you are going to learn. This video training is comprised of 22 HD training videos organized into 5 sections. Section 1. Facebook Remarketing Basics. In videos 1 and 2, we will talk about what is remarketing, why you should use it, and why use Facebook for remarketing. Section 2. Setting everything up before creating audiences. In videos 3 through 6, we will talk about the customer file, website traffic, app activity, and engagement on Facebook. Section 3. Creating Facebook audiences. In videos 7 through 12, we will talk about creating an audience from the customer file, creating an audience from website traffic, creating an audience from app activity, creating an audience from engagement on Facebook, creating lookalike audiences, and creating saved audiences. Section 4. Advanced Facebook Remarketing Strategies. In videos 13 through 18, we will talk about following Facebook's advanced strategies for performance marketers, segmenting your targeting as much as you can, using old but proven marketing tactics, upselling and cross-selling to your buyers, using a content series to target the hard-to-get leads, and reaching the users who never open your emails. Section 5. Additional tips to consider. In videos 19 through 22, we will talk about 10 do's you should consider for a successful Facebook remarketing venture, 10 don'ts you should avoid for a successful Facebook remarketing venture, premium Facebook remarketing tools and services, and shocking Facebook remarketing case studies. Well, it's time for you to get the most out of Facebook remarketing for your business. I know you'll love this training. Welcome to Section 1 of our Facebook Remarketing video training. In this section, we will talk about what is remarketing, why you should use it, and why use Facebook for remarketing. We hope you enjoy and get the most out of this training section. What is remarketing and why you should use it? Remarketing or retargeting consists of the ability to reach people who have already shown interest in your business before, such as a purchase, visit to your website, opted into any of your landing pages, used any of your apps, or even shown interest in any particular social profile. The main objective of remarketing is to keep in touch with those customers or potential customers so they can eventually decide to convert due to your advertising strategies. Remarketing is an action taken by companies to remarket a product or service to individuals that decline a particular conversion event. The company remarkets the product to improve sales and rekindle interest to those in need of convincing. Many brands use this excellent marketing strategy. It's proven repetitive advertising with different focuses or resources used to gain more customers. Thanks to technological advances which allow you to find a large number of customers and grow your audience, remarketing has seen a resurgence, and all kinds of brands are currently making use of it and getting amazing results. How does it work? Remarketing can be presented in different ways. Creative remarketing is when a brand displays an ad to someone that didn't convert previously. The strategy of the advertiser in this case will be to take another shot with a more creative and better ad than before with the objective to convert this person. Search remarketing is when a consumer searches using keywords and finds a website but doesn't enter this website. Then the customer gets retargeted based on the search keywords he used before. A remarketing site is when a possible consumer visits a brand's website but doesn't convert or doesn't buy anything. Then, the brand displays ads with offers or other strategies to try to convert the customer. How is this achieved? Simply, with what is known as an HTTP cookie. An HTTP cookie is a small bit of code that will help you save data. For example, if you have an online store and people visit your website, those who visited your website have a browsing history cookie placed in their web browser. You can make use of remarketing cookies by using remarketing tools and services available online. And with the cookies information, you can know the browsers that visited your website and display ads more often to these people. Benefits. The 3 greatest benefits remarketing can provide your business are: reach highly targeted audiences. With remarketing, you have the ability to target a specific audience with a specific objective and a powerful message. You can create highly targeted, customized ad campaigns depending on the type of audience you're reaching by targeting specific audiences on their interests and enhancing your remarketing efforts. Higher conversion rates. Remarketing will help you drive visitors and convert them by increasing your chances of sales. Many people visit websites and don't convert immediately. When you remarket to these prospects from your target audience, you can keep them and engage them with your brand. Remarketing is amazing for a higher conversion rate for your advertising campaigns. Reduce loss. To spend effectively and engage qualified customers to be converted, you must know exactly who you need to reach to get the results you want. This helps you find and re-engage visitors. You can get a lot better results than a standard campaign. Shocking facts. In a study that evaluated various strategies in terms of the average lift in search activity generated for an advertised brand, retargeting represented the highest lift in trademark search behavior at 1,046%. Nearly 3 out of 5 U.S. online buyers said they noticed ads for products they looked up on other websites. 30% of consumers have a positive reaction to retargeted ads versus 11% who feel negatively about them. 59% had a neutral reaction. 1 in 5 marketers dedicate budget for retargeting. Retargeting can boost ad response up to 400%. 46% of search engine marketing professionals believe retargeting is the most underused online marketing technology. Email retargeting CTRs and conversion rates are anywhere from 3 to 5% higher with upsells as compared to standard site retargeting. Online consumers are open to receiving behaviorally retargeted ads, while the majority of consumers, 60%, remain neutral about the topic of retargeting ads. 25% enjoy them because they remind them of what they were looking at previously. CPG company Kimberly-Clark relies on retargeting, saying it is seeing 50 to 60% higher conversion rates among consumers who have been retargeted. The average click-through rate for display ads is 0.07%. And the average click-through for retargeted ads is about 0.7%. Website visitors who are retargeted with display ads are 70% more likely to convert on your website. Retargeting can boost ad response up to 400%. Retargeted customers are 4 times more likely to convert than new customers. Retargeted ads have led to a 1,046% increase in branded search. Web visitors who have been retargeted with display ads are 70% more likely to convert. Websites see a 726% lift in site visitation after 4 weeks of retargeting exposure. Retargeting can increase conversion rates by as high as 147%. 72% of online shoppers are likely to abandon their carts before checking out. Without retargeting, only 8% of those customers return to complete their transaction. Welcome to Section 2 of our Facebook Remarketing video training. In this section, we will talk about the customer file, website traffic, app activity, and engagement on Facebook. We hope you enjoy and get the most out of this training section. The customer file. Before taking advantage of the remarketing power Facebook offers you with custom audiences, there are 4 things you need to have ready. If you don't have them, it will be impossible for you to set up a custom audience. Those 4 things you need to have and already giving you positive results are a customer file, a traffic-getting website, an active working app, and live, socially active Facebook content. Let's start with the customer file. What is a customer file? A customer file or a customer list is simply a list of email addresses with which you'll create a Facebook custom audience. This feature is really amazing because you can create an audience made up of clients you already have targeted before going online or even into Facebook. You can target them again with Facebook Ads Remarketing. To do this, you'll first need to create that list of email addresses. If you don't have it, I'll explain how you'll do that. How do you create a customer file? There are 4 easy steps you need to follow for creating your own list of subscribers so you are able to create a remarketing campaign with them inside Facebook. Step 1. Set up your autoresponder service. The first thing you need to do is set up your autoresponder service. An autoresponder is a service used to capture email addresses and sends emails to them with various purposes, usually for marketing purposes. If you don't have one yet, there are amazing options to choose from. You could take a look at Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, Infusionsoft, etc. All these have amazing plans from which you can choose. MailChimp is a pretty special one because Facebook lets you sync your email addresses there and create your custom audience automatically. Step 2. Create your lead magnet. A lead magnet is a special, free offer you make in exchange for email addresses. With an attractive lead magnet, you'll accelerate your email list building. A lead magnet can be a report, PDF, free trials, software access, etc. With this, you can build a list by offering free stuff. Then, you can simply sell a paid version of your lead magnet by using your autoresponder service through email. Then, set up a Facebook remarketing campaign to advertise that paid offer so you can remarket to those subscribers and increase their buyer propensity. Step 3. Create your landing page. Now, you need a landing page for the opt-in form that your autoresponder service will provide you, and also the lead magnet you have prepared. According to Wikipedia, in online marketing, a landing page, sometimes known as a lead capture page or a lander, is a single web page that appears in response to clicking on a search engine optimized search result or an online advertisement. If you Google landing page builders, you'll find all kinds of awesome services, so you can easily set up your landing page. Among the easiest to use are Instapage.com, LandingGI.com, and LanderApp.com. Something awesome about using online landing page builders is that they offer integration functionality. It means you can integrate your autoresponder of choice, so you don't have to mess around with the opt-in code, which sometimes can be complicated. If you still think it's too complicated to get your landing page done quickly, you can always outsource it. Fiverr.com is an amazing service where you can get top quality services for a shockingly low price. You just need to search through the top sellers and chat with them to set a deal. Step 4. Send traffic to your landing page. Finally, to get email subscribers to build up your customer file, you need to send traffic to your landing page. There are all kinds of traffic strategies online. You can simply Google free traffic strategies, as well as paid traffic strategies. Among the most effective ones are the following. For free traffic strategies, there is article posting, forum commenting, video uploading, SEO, and social media. For paid traffic strategies, we find there is PPC on social sites such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and YouTube. PPC on other websites such as Google AdWords, Bing, and 7Search. Paid mobile traffic, SEO services, and video advertising services. Website traffic. When using Facebook remarketing with custom audiences, you can retarget people that have visited your site. That's why it's very important for you to get website traffic. Here are some tips so you can be up and running a successful remarketing campaign in Facebook. Now, if you don't have your own website, go and create it now. Once you have it done, you can send some traffic to it. Some free ways to send traffic to your site. Article posting. Any type of website needs this. Even if you're an online store, you can post articles with quality content that visitors will consider relevant. For example, HubSpot.com is a marketing software that you can download, but you can also get tips by searching its helpful tips pages. Here's the link. You need a relevant title for your post. Make sure you include subtitles, and steps work awesome. Also, create highly useful content that's easy to understand with short paragraphs and images. Don't worry about adding a lot of text. Just add what's necessary. Make it well written and in simple terms for the visitor. You can add a hyperlink that redirects them to the landing page where you want to send traffic. You can do exactly the same with articles submitted to free article directories, such as hubpages.com, ezinearticles.com, articlesbase.com, and articlecity.com. Forum commenting. Commenting on forums and conversations related to your website is an awesome practice. You can share your posts or offer a product, but please do not spam. Only share once in a while, but answering questions and helping others by offering your service will be beneficial. The way you get traffic is by posting your website URL to your profile area. Video uploading. Upload videos to get the most out of video traffic. You can join YouTube for that. YouTube is an amazing platform and the most used search engine after Google. You can create a channel to upload videos based on highly searched keywords about your brand, optimize those videos for top search engine ranking, and enjoy free traffic to your site. You can add your website by using the Video Manager tools or by simply adding the link to the description. SEO. Search engine optimization consists of optimizing your web page to get traffic by ranking in the first page of search engine results. For this, you need to make great use of keywords in all the content of each web page. You need really good training if you want to apply this process yourself. It's not that difficult, but you need to do exactly what is required. Social media. You can grow your brand by creating business accounts on social sharing sites and send social media followers to your site. Join all of the social media platforms you can. Look for followers interested in your topic, add them as friends, and share relevant content with them once a day. Be short in your social posts and make an intro so they'll be interested in reading the rest of your website. Some paid ways to send traffic to your site. PPC on social sites. Use social media ads to get instant massive traffic to your site. These paid ads can get you really high quality traffic. You can use paid advertising services from social sites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. PPC on other websites. There are many pay-per-click advertising networks which can send you more traffic to your site by using the search engine they own, like Google.com, Yahoo.com, and Bing.com, as well as other websites. Take a look at Google AdWords, Yahoo Advertising, and Bing Ads. Paid mobile traffic. Mobile traffic gets awesome conversions. Paid social media advertising platforms offer mobile traffic as well. There are other platforms you can use like leadbolt.com, airpush.com, avazuinc.com, and smatto.com. SEO services. With an SEO service, you'll get search engine optimization for your web pages a lot faster and with proven results. Take a look at appyseo.com, SEOinc.com, and mainstreethost.com. YouTube advertising services. There are YouTube ranking services that can do the video ranking for you a lot easier. Services like YouTubedevils.com and YouTubeVideoRanker.com. To get stuff done a lot easier and all in one place, you can use Fiverr.com. Fiverr is an awesome place where you can get a lot of quality stuff a lot cheaper than many other places online, starting at $5 per gig. You need to perform a really good search in Fiverr and look for the best service providers to get your stuff done with high quality and in record time. App activity. App activity will target people who have taken an action on your application. For setting up a remarketing campaign for it, you'll need to have your app already created. You can create an application of any kind, either inside or outside of Facebook, and send traffic to it as we have previously shown you. You can then remarket to those who haven't taken your desired action in your app. Here's how to create an app. Creating an app with Facebook. You can use Facebook to create an app. Go to developers.facebook.com. Before creating your Facebook app, you need to create a Facebook developer's account. To do this, click on Login at the top right corner and enter your Facebook personal account details. Click on Register, accept the Facebook platform policy and the Facebook privacy policy. Then, add the data they require and finish by clicking on Register. Once your account has been created, you can start by adding your new app. You'll need to add a name, contact email, category, and click on Create App ID. Then, you'll pass through a security check. As you can see, inside of Facebook Developers, you can create an awesome app. If you don't know how all this works, you can just ask someone to do it for you. Creating your app outside of Facebook. If you don't know how to code an app, you can get it done online. Search for Facebook App Creation Service, and you'll find options like cygnusmedia.com, pickpicksocial.com, and socialpuzzle.com to create your app. You can also search in guru.com, upwork.com, and fiverr.com. How to get some app activity. Just like with your website, you'll need to send traffic to your app. It can have activity before you set up your ad remarketing campaign with Facebook. Facebook ads offer you special advertising activity exclusively for apps. I'm pretty sure you already know how Facebook ads work, so you'll already have a Facebook ads account set up. You can go straight to facebook.com/ads/manager/creation. There you'll be able to see all of the Facebook advertising opportunities. You'll use this interface when creating your Facebook remarketing campaign. You'll run Facebook ads, but you'll target specific audiences, which you'll set up in the custom audiences interface. If you want to send some social buzz to your app, you can do so by using regular Facebook ads right from here. There are two types of ads you can run for this. Get installs of your app, which the principal objective is to get people to install your app, and increase engagement in your app, which the objective is to get people to interact with your app. After you have set up those campaigns and have some interaction with your app, you can set up a remarketing campaign. Then, create a list of people who have taken a specific action in your app or game so you can remarket to them. Engagement on Facebook. In order to create engagement in a Facebook remarketing campaign, you'll need just that, engagement. There are 3 different types of engagement you'll need to make sure you get in Facebook: video, lead advertisement, and canvas. To set up a Facebook remarketing campaign for the video option, you'll need to create a list of people who have spent time watching your videos on Facebook. To create that list of people, you'll need to have people already watching your videos on Facebook. To make that happen, you'll obviously need a video. If you go to www.facebook.com/business/ads-guide, you'll find key information about setting up Facebook ads. First, let me show you the video views section so you can take a look at the recommendations Facebook gives for uploading videos to its platform. For design recommendations, Facebook gives you recommendations on text, aspect ratio, video, format, and audio. For technical requirements, Facebook gives you recommendations on caption length, aspect ratio, video length, minimum resolution, file size, frames, format, and bitrate. For slideshow design guidelines, Facebook gives you recommendations on newsfeed image size, newsfeed image ratio, and text. Once you create your video and upload it, you can then advertise it. You can do it in 2 ways, the free way or the paid way. The free way simply means to share your video with as many people as you can on Facebook, among your friends and other people on Facebook. If you want to use the paid way, you can simply use Facebook ads. If you go to www.facebook.com/ads/manager/creation, you'll find all the awesome advertising opportunities Facebook offers you, and Get Video Views is listed right there. With the Video Views objective, you'll be able to promote videos that show behind-the-scenes footage, product launches, or customer stories to raise awareness for your brand. You just need to simply set up a Get Video Views campaign. Get a lot of people to watch your videos so you can create a list of people who have spent time watching that video on Facebook and create a remarketing campaign just for them. In order to set up a Facebook remarketing campaign using the lead advertisement option, you'll need to create a list of people who have opened or completed a form in your lead advertisements on Facebook. To create that list of people, you'll need to have people already completing your forms on Facebook. To make this happen, you'll need to set up what is called a lead ads campaign. Lead ads is a new Facebook solution that gives people a quick and privacy-safe way to sign up to receive information from businesses like newsletters, quotes, and offers. If you go to www.facebook.com/ads/manager/creation, you'll find the Collect Leads for Your Business campaign listed there. With the lead generation objective, you'll be able to collect lead information from people who are interested in your business. You just need to simply set up a Collect Leads for Your Business campaign. Get a lot of people to complete those forms so you can create a list of people who have opened or completed a form in your lead advertisements on Facebook and create a remarketing campaign just for them. Finally, in order to set up a Facebook remarketing campaign for the Canvas option, you'll need to create a list of people who have opened your Canvas on Facebook. To create that list of people, you'll need to have people already opening your Canvas on Facebook. Facebook's Canvas is a new space for big ideas on Facebook. Canvas is an immersive and expressive experience on Facebook for businesses to tell their stories and showcase their products. You can easily build your Canvas using a combination of videos, still images, and call to action buttons. In Canvas, people can swipe through a carousel of images, tilt to view panoramic images, and zoom in to view images in detail. The way you make people open your Canvas so you can create a remarketing list with them is by going to www.facebook.com/ads/manager/creation and create a Facebook ads campaign with the Send People to Your Website or the Increase Conversions on Your Website campaign options. Welcome to Section 3 of our Facebook Remarketing video training. In this section, we will talk about creating an audience from the customer file, creating an audience from website traffic, creating an audience from app activity, creating an audience from engagement on Facebook, creating lookalike audiences, and creating saved audiences. We hope you enjoy and get the most out of this training section, creating an audience from the customer file. Before we get started with audience creation, it is good for you to know what a custom audience is. When you log into your Facebook Ad Manager account and start creating ads, you'll notice that you'll be able to customize the audience to create a group to whom you want to show your ads. Simply put, custom audiences are those audiences that have been created by you. They can be set up according to who you want to target according to age, gender, location, and many other criteria. These audiences are then targeted on Facebook to have your ads served to them. Let's start by showing you how to create a custom audience from a customer file. To go straight to the audience creation interface, go to facebook.com/ads/manager/audiences. Click on Create a Custom Audience. There, you'll be asked how you want to create your custom audience, and you'll be presented with 4 options. Choose Customer File to proceed with customization. A customer file is a document created by you of information about your existing customers, and Facebook can use it to find people on its network that match the data of your customers. This is great because it will allow you to reach other people based on information that you have gathered from your customers, creating an audience more likely to engage with your offer. If you manage a mailing list or subscription, it is likely that you already have a batch of customer data. If you don't have a customer file, it is quite easy to create one. Open an Excel or WordPad document and have your customers' information ready. A good customer file has at least the following 3 pieces of data from each customer: email address, full name, and physical address. Enter each element and separate them by commas. Do this for each customer, each one in a column. You can take a look at the example Facebook gives you here. If you already have your list stored on some online autoresponder service like Aweber or GetResponse, you can simply download a file from them with the information needed. For creating the customer audience with this option, you can upload a file from your computer and drag it here by checking the Add a New File option. Also, you can choose the Copy and Paste option to copy the information from your file and paste it into the data field. Once you upload your file or enter your data, click on Next. In the next window, you can preview and map your identifiers. Identifiers are the types of individual data recognized by Facebook to find and match with your intended audience. These include names, phone numbers, addresses, email addresses, and others. Many will be identified automatically. The ones that are not will be marked with a yellow sign and can be identified manually by you. Just click on the drop-down menu and identify it according to the type of data that it is. Leave the ones that you want to exclude marked as Do Not Upload. Once you are done here, click on Upload and Create. The next step will be the hashed and upload creation, and that is done automatically by Facebook. Once that process is complete, you'll be taken back to your audience panel where you'll be able to see your newly created custom audience. What you'll do now is start a remarketing campaign with this new audience. For that, you'll click on Create Advert. You'll then decide what type of ad you want to show those leads you have uploaded to your custom audience. Remember, you'll be creating an ad for people who have already interacted with your business. Maybe those leads you uploaded to your custom audience were people you got from an opt-in form. Maybe they didn't buy a product you were promoting then. What you can do is create an ad to send them back to that sales page they visited before or to a sales page promoting that same product but with a special discount, so that way your leads can finally decide to buy. If you haven't created an advert account before, you'll be asked to do so. Then you'll be able to create the ad campaign. Right here in the audience section is where you'll pick up the custom audience you have just set up. You are preparing an ad campaign only for these people so you can remarket to them. The rest of the ad creation process is the same as any custom Facebook ads creation process. Always keep in mind that you are creating an ad campaign for people that have done a specific action related to your business, so you won't be targeting everybody on Facebook with this campaign. Creating an audience from website traffic. Creating custom audiences for your website traffic is a strategy that will allow you to remarket on Facebook to people who have visited your website. You can do this by creating an ad and inserting the Facebook pixel on your page. The Facebook pixel is a code generated by Facebook that you can insert on your website to track the actions of your visitors. It can help you optimize ad delivery to people likely to take action on your page and access audience insights. Once inside facebook.com/ads/manager/audiences, you'll see listed any custom audience you have created. Click on Create Audience, then click on Custom Audience. A new Create Audience box will load. Click Website Traffic. As you'll notice, you can add anyone who visits your website, people who visit specific pages, people visiting specific pages and not others, people who have not visited in a certain amount of time, or simply choose a custom combination. Below, you have a field where you can enter the number of days you want people to remain in your audience after they have visited your site. This means that your pixel will track and serve ads to these people in this time frame. It is set at 30 days by default. Lastly, write a name to identify your audience in the Audience Name field and click on Create Audience. Now your audience from website traffic has been created. Notice that the pixel is not installed yet. You'll need to get the pixel code. Copy the code below and paste it between the head and /head in your website code. The pixel will track visits to every page of your website. If you have a dedicated website developer, you can send it to his or her email to get it installed by clicking on Email Pixel Code and entering the developer's email address, and that's it. After your code is placed in the right place, you can simply create your remarketing campaign. Click on Create Advert. You'll then decide what type of ad you want to show your website visitors. Remember, you'll be creating an ad for people who have already visited your site. If you haven't created an advert account yet, you'll be asked to do so. Then you'll be able to create the ad campaign. Right here in the audience section is where you'll pick up the custom audience you have just set up. You are preparing an ad campaign only for these people so you can remarket to them. The rest of the ad creation process is the same as any custom Facebook ads creation process. Always keep in mind that you are creating an ad campaign for people that have done a specific action related to your business, so you won't be targeting everybody on Facebook with this campaign. Creating an audience from app activity. Facebook apps are applications created to be used by the millions and millions of people that use Facebook on a daily basis. These apps can be games, calendars, productivity suites, and so on. In fact, it is estimated that revenue brought in by apps to developers has been growing with each passing year, and it is said that it is getting bigger as we speak. Can you imagine what the size of the app-consuming audience is? Well, we do. If it is as big as we imagine it to be, it means that everybody out there does not use and spend on apps in the same way. Audiences created from app activity will allow you to reach the proper audience for your app based on the type of specific actions that your current users take when using your application. Whether it's a game or a birthday reminding app, you want to reach people more likely to use it. Before you can start using custom audiences from your mobile app, make sure that you have followed these steps. Register your app, and set up app events for iOS or Android. This is done to reach users that take specific actions within your app. You can add those from your software development kit, which includes predefined actions such as add to cart or level achieved, or you can add custom actions yourself. Once you have registered your app and set up your app events, head over to the Audiences section. Click on the Create Audience drop-down menu and select Custom Audience. The Create a Custom Audience box will appear. Select the App Activity option. The first step is to give your audience a name. Then you can add a description to it, which is optional. Now the interesting part. When you place your pointer in the App field below, a list of your apps will be displayed. Keep in mind that this will only happen if you are currently logged into an account with apps already created inside of it. Once you choose an app, a list of events set up in your app will display when you click on the Action Taken field. Select the type of action that you want to use to target your new audience. Lastly, select how much time you'd like your audience targeted based on an action taken by your app users. For example, how much time your audience should be targeted after users have purchased in-game content. Once all your information is set, check that everything is correct and click on Create Audience. That's how easy it is to create custom audiences from your mobile app activity. You already know what comes next for setting up a remarketing campaign. Just go to the ad creation process, pick the custom audience of your choice, launch your remarketing ad, and watch your conversions skyrocket like never before. Creating an audience from engagement on Facebook. Engagement custom audiences are audiences that you create to target people that are connecting with you on Facebook. The word engagement in online platforms specifically refers to interaction and content consumption. For example, you can say that you engage your fans when they interact with your posts, when they comment on your publications, when they watch your videos, when they post something on your page, and even when they contact you. In that sense, engagement on Facebook can be used to target those people that have already interacted with you. You can go as far as to target ads to a certain segment of your audience based on how they interact with you. Click on the Create Audience drop-down and select Custom Audience. When you are asked about how you want to create your audience, choose Engagement Facebook. A new dialog box will load asking you what kind of engagement you want to use to create this audience. You will have three options: engagement by video, lead ad engagement, and by canvas. Choose engagement by video if you want to target users that have interacted with your videos. First, click on Browse and choose how to reach your audience according to how much they have interacted with your video content. Start from people who have viewed at least 3 seconds on average of your videos to people who have watched up to 95% of your videos. You can pick a video from your uploads by clicking on Choose a Video. You must pick a video listed on any Facebook page you have created before, where you have posted videos already. You can also pick videos located in campaigns you have already created. Select your video and click on Confirm. You'll then enter how much time has passed since those people have watched one of your videos in order to be retargeted. Then you'll give your audience a name and click on Save. Now, let me show you how the other engagement on Facebook options work. Choose engagement by lead ad if you want to target users who have opened or completed a form in one of your lead ads. First, on lead form, select one of your lead forms depending on how you want to reach people based on the actions taken by those who have opened and completed said forms. Click the Include drop-down menu to choose if you want to include anyone who has opened this form, people who opened it but did not submit the form, or people who opened and submitted the form. Now, choose how many days have to pass in order to target people who have interacted with your form. Then give your audience a name and click on Create Audience. Lastly, choose Canvas if you want to target users who have opened your canvas on Facebook. Place your pointer inside the Canvas field to display a canvas from the ones you have saved. Then, click on the Include drop-down menu to choose whether to target people who have opened this canvas or people who have opened any links in this canvas. Now enter how much time has passed since those people have interacted with your canvas and give a name to your audience. You can also add a description to it if you want, and then click on Create Audience. This is how you create engagement on Facebook custom audiences. Once you have done so, go and create a Facebook remarketing ad, picking the right custom audience. Creating lookalike audiences. Facebook remarketing has another trick up its sleeve that we are proud to introduce to you. Lookalike audiences. Lookalike audiences work in a similar fashion to custom audiences, but the awesome difference is that with lookalike audiences, you can find new people on Facebook who are similar to your most valuable audiences. This time, the data is more action-centric than purely data-centric, and that works better in some situations. Lookalike audiences will allow you to reach people that closely resemble your customers in their interests and the type of user experience they prefer. To create a lookalike audience, head over to your audience's dashboard. Click on the Create Audience drop-down menu and select Lookalike Audience. First, select a source from which to base your lookalike audience. In the Source section, you'll see that you can select from any of the audiences that you have already created, from a customer list, a Facebook pixel, one of your fan pages, or a segment of people from those that like one of your fan pages. Lookalike audiences are targeted individually in a specific country. You have to choose from which country your lookalike audience will be located. If you want to model an audience after the same source but from a different country, you'll need to create it separately. The reason for this is that the size of the lookalike audience that you are creating is determined by that percentage of the population in your country of choice that most closely resembles the source that it is going to be modeled after. By default, the size of your lookalike audience will be the percentage of people that matches the characteristics of your source in that country. It can be as low as 1% or as high as 10%, depending on the country that you choose to target and its population density. Here, you'll be presented with two numbers that you need to look after. The first one is the percentage of people in the country that matches your audience represented below the bar from 0 to 10. The second number is the estimated number of people that can be reached represented by that percentage. You can, of course, make your audience wider and try to reach more people by clicking and holding the handle in the percentage bar and pick a higher percentage. This means that you can reach more people, but those people might not exactly match your lookalike audience. But it can be worth trying if your budget allows. Once you are done customizing your lookalike audience, click on Create Audience. That is how you create your lookalike audiences. You can also create a Facebook ads campaign only targeting your lookalike audience. Creating saved audiences. Saved audiences are, as their name implies, audiences that have been previously saved for later use. This is great news for you, because if you have an audience or two that have worked well for you, the wisest thing to do is to use them again for a similar ad campaign. Saved audiences will save you time, no pun intended. As long as you create and save a good variety of audiences to fit every possible marketing scenario, they will work like a charm. Not to mention, because you are all action and no talk, let's get on it and teach you how to create your first one. First, let's go to the Audiences dashboard. Now, click on the Create Audience drop-down menu and select Saved Audience. The information you'll enter here will be the same that you would have to enter when creating an audience for a new ad set, but this one is only to be saved. For example, if you had the chance to get some awesome Facebook audience idea somewhere online, you can save what you learned in this area so you can use it later. That way, you don't forget to apply it. First, enter an audience name for your new saved audience. Then you can exclude or include a custom audience on each respective field in the Custom Audience section. You can also create a new audience to include or exclude those from a different one than what you have previously created by clicking on Create New and choosing Custom or Lookalike Audience. Next, you have to list a location or set of locations for your audience in the Locations section. You can be as specific as you want. Enter the name of a location in the Add Location field and choose whether to include everyone in this location, people who live in this location, people recently in this location, and people traveling in this location from the menu above. Those options are useful when you choose one state, but at the same time want to exclude a city or town within it. Do this for every location that you enter. Now, choose the age bracket to target from minimum on the left menu and maximum on the right menu. Now, choose what gender to target. Then, enter one or more languages that you want to specifically target. In detailed targeting, you can enter specific interests, so Facebook can target people who like those things. You can enter them manually or by using the Browse menu and choosing each based on demographics, interests, behavior, and other categories. You can also use the Exclude button and do the same. This time, you'll make Facebook exclude people with those interests. Finally, you can add a connection type in Connections. You can connect with people that like your Facebook page or exclude people who use your app. Now, check that everything is correct and click on Create Audience. You are now ready to use that saved audience the next time that you create an ad set. Welcome to Section 4 of our Facebook Remarketing video training. In this section, we will talk about following Facebook's advanced strategies for performance marketers, segmenting your targeting as much as you can, using old but proven marketing tactics, upselling and cross-selling to your buyers, using content series to target the hard-to-get leads, and reaching the users who never open your emails. We hope you enjoy and get the most out of this training section. Following Facebook's advanced strategies for performance marketers. The Facebook platform works on a different level of remarketing than most other platforms. While others base their targeting around cookies and browsing history, Facebook targets people based on how you define the audience that you want to reach. It doesn't come as a surprise that after years of development, Facebook has devised a series of advanced strategies that you can start implementing right now on their remarketing platform. Here we have condensed them and will explain them to you. Retarget by advertising to real people, cross-device. Most digital advertising works by tracking the online behavior of website visitors to serve them ads. The weakness of this approach is that you can end up spending your budget on people that simply are not interested in your website or product, just because they got there by accident or because they visited a similar site with similar products once. The Facebook solution? Targeting individuals based on their real-world interests. That is why one of the best ways to reach these people is by using the custom audience from your website option to create your audiences. This will allow you to control how to target your audience based on the actions that people have taken on your website, like adding a product to a cart. Retain by personalizing experiences for existing customers. Your business has a lot of customers that are going through a different marketing life cycle. That means they are not acting the same when it comes to being your customers. Some are buying on a weekly basis. Others are only checking your content. Some have stopped buying your products for some time, and some are mobile-only buyers. What do you do with them? Simple. Segment them according to the marketing life cycle that they are in and remarket to them accordingly. Capture and analyze their data individually. Organize them in customer pools, and then organize each group in a custom audience. Then serve ads to them based on the data of each custom audience. You can even use your Facebook pixel to track their behavior on your page, so you can segment them later and serve them ads according to the information collected. Acquire new leads by lowering the cost of finding new customers. It can be tough on your budget when you want to reach new people that will respond well to your advertising, while at the same time you are remarketing to those that already have and trying to keep them engaged is part of the magic. To curb this dilemma, you'll simply need to target people by remarketing to new leads using the lookalike audience option. This will allow you to reach people that most closely resemble your real customers, both in their interests and spending habits, while saving you time and money. You can create 3 different lookalike audiences and set their match levels at 3%, 5%, and 10% respectively. Then test them using a duplicate ad set for each one. This will help you see which audience worked the best. Measure by tracking and optimizing automatically. At the end of the day, a good measure of your business success comes down to how well you manage your remarketing. Otherwise, there will be no customers to reach. You only get better at remarketing when you learn how to track and optimize. You can track by using the Facebook conversion pixel intelligently. This will let you know how your customers behave on your site, from every trivial click to every purchase they make. A cool advantage of using the Facebook pixel is that it will track your customers on every available device, desktops, smartphones, and tablets. Optimizing after tracking is the key. An easy-to-implement optimization strategy is to let Facebook automatically bid for your ads on your behalf by selecting website conversions as your bidding strategy. This is known as CPM optimization and will enable the system to capture the highest valued impressions according to your goals while staying within your budget. Stick to these winning strategies designed by Facebook and watch your return on investment soar. Segmenting your targeting as much as you can. One of the greatest mistakes people and businesses make when doing remarketing is they gravitate towards remarketing to the largest number of people possible. In other words, they're trying to reach too many people to see who bites and who doesn't. People have gotten used to this because they have gotten used to the way display advertising campaigns work, where you don't have too much control over who you target and who you don't. You can create some pseudo-segmentation by telling a display platform to only show your ads on certain pages and countries, but that's about it. Remarketing, and especially Facebook remarketing, works differently because it allows you to segment your audience in a deeper way. It means that you have control over who to target based on interests, locations, demographics, and other categories that you decide to target. Knowing that, it makes no sense to remarket to everybody without paying attention to who you should be targeting to succeed. It is important to realize that every group of people behaves differently, wants different things, has different needs, and thus needs to be served different types of ads and will be sent a different message. One of the best ways to segment your audience is to be aware of their behavior on your page. People that visit your page for the first time and people that are just starting to regularly visit should be segmented into what is known as soft sell leads. That means you should only offer soft sell offers and products, and we recommend you capture them by giving them a freebie. Now, what about the people that, for example, have gotten onto your page, started adding items to a shopping cart, but then left without buying anything? Or the people that regularly visit our product pages? You need to segment them into the hard sell leads audience. These are the kind of people who, based on their actions, are very, very likely to complete a purchase if you remarket to them, because they were about to buy. The ad and the message served to them have to invite them to complete the purchase they just started, and for some reason or another could not complete. Another phase in the customer lifecycle is when a customer finally completes a purchase. These customers have to be segmented into a different audience. The ads that you serve to them have to offer access to your other offers. A good strategy is to offer them time trials and discounts as incentives to make them come back, as well as product recommendations. Last but not least, remember that you have to be aware of every single action that your customers take in your site. If, for example, you have lots of customers spending time on one product page, make sure to create an ad for specifically remarketing that product to them. Also, and this is important, make sure to use a burn code for your pixel once a customer has completed an action on a given product to stop serving the same ads to the same customer. This will save you money and your customers will thank you for it, even if they don't know it. Using old but proven marketing tactics. Remarketing is an online advertising strategy that can have some great benefits over those more traditional digital marketing strategies when used correctly. A well-run marketing campaign can give you a solid click-through rate that is 10 times higher than that of a display ad campaign. Also, people that are subjected to remarketing are 70% more likely to complete an action, such as a subscription or a purchase, than non-retargeted people. The key phrase to remember here is when used correctly. That is because remarketing can easily become irritating to targets when it is not used strategically. Digital marketing, and for that matter, digital remarketing, are not something new, mind you. They are something that is now as old as the internet itself. And because of that, close to 3 decades of testing, failing, and success stories have developed. The good thing is that, because there have been so many things that have been tried before you came into the picture, it will be super easy for you to learn to implement the things that worked and to simply forget about those that did not. We want you to go bigger and bigger, so we have collected the best proven old school marketing tactics that you can start using right now. Social proof. The social proof tactic works by getting in the way of our social instinct. The logic for us as humans is that if everybody is buying or doing something, then it means that is good, and that we should buy or use some of it ourselves. There are several approaches to showing social proof on your products or services, but the basic and most used ones are having testimonials and good reviews on your site. You can also add a little message such as over 1,000 sold. Creating a sense of urgency in the customer. As a citizen of the internet, you know this tactic very well. Can you count how many times you have made impulse purchases just because a call to action urged you to buy? When you did not convert, how tempting was it to just give in and click the add to cart or sign me up button? That is the exact process everybody goes through when presented with an offer that instills a sense of urgency in the target. And it works by sending a simple, although very strong message of act now or else. This works because we as humans need deadlines and specific directions to follow in order to achieve something. Your product can be the most awesome thing in the world. However, if your marketing strategy is to just let it sit and hope someone will buy it because it's great, well, we will end up sitting and waiting. On the other hand, if you urge your targets to act now because your product is on a discount for a limited amount of time, we'd say that is a sale right there. You can instill urgency in a variety of ways. You can place a significant discount over the price of your product and sell it as a limited time offer, or simply show a counter and tell your customers that the product will be available until the time runs out. That way, you create a sense of urgency that is really, really hard to break, especially if people like your product. Creating a sense of scarcity around your product. Scarcity works a lot like urgency. It instills a sense of having to act now. Psychologically, creating a sense of scarcity taps into a person's primal fear of losing out on a grand prize or an opportunity for survival. Isn't that motivation enough? The good news is that creating a sense of scarcity is way easier than creating a sense of urgency and works much, much better. Let people think that your product or service is limited and going away forever, and that the opportunity to buy it is going to be given to someone else. Use messages such as limited time offer or extremely limited quantities available. upselling and cross-selling to your buyers. There will be a point during your remarketing adventure on Facebook where you are going to realize that you are starting to get your leads to convert. Depending on how you implement the strategies that you have learned so far, it is something that can happen really fast or something that will start to slowly develop and you'll see your income growing. That is great because after all, you have gotten your leads to complete the actions that you wanted them to. In simpler terms, you have gotten them to convert. However, what if you could sell them more? Once you have your leads purchasing, subscribing, or completing your desired action, it is safe to assume that you have discovered what funnel gets them to convert. Now, you have to find a way to upsell and cross-sell to them. What is upselling? Upselling is the act of getting customers to buy something that is of greater value to them on one hand, and is something that will give you a greater profit over an initial purchase made by them on the other. There are two ways to make an upsell. Right when customers are making a purchase, you can offer them a better and more expensive option of the same item that they are purchasing. This can be in the form of an appliance with additional features or digital goods with additional content, for example. After customers have purchased something, you can offer them something that they can upgrade to complement their initial purchase. This is especially true for digital goods because customers can buy a standalone product such as an ebook and later buy additional material in the form of audio lessons that complement the material in the book. What is cross-selling? Cross-selling is the act of getting customers to buy something else after an initial purchase they have made. Cross-sales do not focus on selling something complementary to the initial sale. Instead, it is filling an additional need in the customer. Cross-sales can be made in two ways. Right before customers complete their purchases. Once people are in their checkout screens, an item can be offered to them based on their browsing history or past purchases in your store. After customers have purchased something by retargeting them with Facebook remarketing ads. Customers can be offered items, products, and services related to past purchases through these remarketing ads. Upselling and cross-selling strategies that work. Social media remarketing. We are referring to good old social media outreach, when you get people to follow your business on social media and then remarket to them through engagement. This is because 53% of people will loyally buy from a business or brand after they start following them on social media. Email remarketing. Easy to implement and maintain. Best of all, it is a cost-effective remarketing strategy once you have a good number of people to contact through a mailing list. Conduct upsell and cross-sale campaigns by sending offers to different customer audiences based on your custom audiences data from Facebook. Using content series to target the hard-to-get leads. As much as we love to be cheery and optimistic, as we have been so far, we also want you to be on your feet when it comes to the truth. Not all of your leads will convert. The harsh truth is that close to 80% of your leads might not convert. Why? You have a great product and your remarketing is top-notch. How is that even possible? Well, the thing is that to reach a great amount of people that are willing to buy your stuff, you'll also have to reach people that are not willing to buy. Many of these people will not even want to give you their email address. Here we are again in this new video to teach you a very unique technique that will help you learn how to get those people back on track, become your leads, and hopefully your customers. This technique is the creation of a content series. A content series is a linear piece of content that is separated and distributed as episodic content. This works like a charm because you can capture a lead by engaging them with something that they really want to get. Your remarketing data will tell you specifically who you have to retarget and what kind of content you'll have to remarket to them. The good news is that this will work with any kind of content. Once you have the content ready, start giving them the content piece by piece in a funnel, where you lead them to the final piece of content. Before you give them that last piece, they'll need to give you their contact information so you can remarket to them. Let's look at an example. You have an e-commerce ebook for sale, and you see that there are people that visit the page for that product on a very regular basis, yet they don't buy it. They don't even opt into your email list to receive updates for the product. What you have to do is create a content series detailing the e-commerce process, just like it is explained in the product. Release that content 3 times a week, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Finally, on Saturday, release the final piece of content, but make it half the size of the content you have already published. When this person reaches the final part, send them to a landing page where a summary of the remaining content is presented in bullet list format. Then reload the page with a white paper landing page and tell them that you'll be sending them the whole content through email. Once you have their email address, it will become a matter of retargeting them through email to get them started on a new customer lifecycle. The whole process and what you'll need is as follows. A blog post dedicated to a piece of content related to the product that hard-to-get leads are interested in. This section needs to be delivered in a 3-part series. A landing page where you send them once the final piece of content is delivered. Remember, this landing page summarizes the final aspects of the content in bullet list format. A white paper landing page to offer them a freebie with the remaining content in exchange for their email address. Follow these instructions to the letter, and you'll see an increase in conversions in no time. Reaching the users who never open your emails. Inevitably, there will be some users that will be in your mailing list that are not going to be engaged forever. Lots of those people will eventually change email addresses, get disinterested, or will simply overlook your emails. You can use Facebook remarketing to reach those people in a way that is just not at all possible by simply trying to remarket to them using your mailing list. If they are already ignoring your emails, they will ignore new ones, so it is time to start retargeting them effectively. The good thing about remarketing to people that never open your emails is that you'll be retargeting people that have already engaged with you or that have maybe purchased from you before. So let's get on task and make them come back. There is a quite easy way to do so, and you'll only need to follow through these steps to do it. Having an email autoresponder that can tell you who is not opening your mails. Creating a Facebook custom audience to remarket using the leads collected from your autoresponder list. Start your remarketing campaign, and sit back and enjoy the soaring conversion rates. Autoresponders are software clients that are used to automate responses back to customers. Some autoresponders limit themselves in their functionality and are only used to send automated responses to emails sent to your inbox. Others are more complex and are used extensively in online marketing because they can also be used to continually follow up with customers and make sales. There are many great autoresponders with MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact, and GetResponse among the most popular ones. You can use any of those autoresponders to see who is not opening your emails. To give you an example of how you can do this, let's use MailChimp. In your MailChimp account, go to the Reports section and select an email campaign to check. Once selected, head over to the Overview tab and on the Activity drop-down select Didn't Open. This will show you a list of the people that did not open your emails in the selected campaign. Navigation to this list will vary in other autoresponders, so make sure to familiarize yourself with your autoresponder of choice. Once you find your list of inactive subscribers, you can either download a CSV file with their data from the autoresponder or copy said data from the list and paste it into a personalized file. Make sure to copy the following data: email address, full name, physical address. Now, paste it in that order in an Excel type file. The data for each subscriber must be pasted and separated with commas. Each subscriber must be placed in a different row. Save your file and proceed to the next step. What you have to do now is create an ad set to deliver ads based on how they engaged with you at the beginning, like subscribing to a specific list or purchasing a particular type of item from you. Then, start retargeting them with Facebook ads. Welcome to Section 5 and the last section of our Facebook remarketing video training. In this section, we will talk about 10 do's you should consider for a successful Facebook remarketing venture. 10 don'ts you should avoid for a successful Facebook remarketing venture. Premium Facebook remarketing tools and services, and shocking Facebook remarketing case studies. We hope you enjoy and get the most out of this training section. 10 do's you should consider for a successful Facebook remarketing venture. Keep your ads dynamic. Creativity in your ads is key, and it must reflect freshness. Be responsive, friendly, and have some eye candy. Using the dynamic ads format offered by Facebook instead of the old school static ad format will generate more clicks for you, guaranteed. Doing so will give you a 34% boost in conversions, and that is just by using the dynamic ad format. It is likewise great for remarketing purposes. You can work with different product variations within one ad set, which means that you'll not necessarily have to test several ads for different product variations if you find out that one ad with several variations is doing well enough. Keep your ad groups as specific as possible. You have to remember to be organized with your ads, because while it might not be a headache when you have only one or two ad groups, it will easily become one when you start stacking more and more into your ad manager. Remember to keep your ad groups exclusive to one product. If you're going to add a new one, create a new group for it. Use color to reach your goals. You may have heard about a thing called color psychology. There is a reason why it is so hyped among design enthusiasts as well as among marketers. The use of specific colors in your ads can greatly help you reach a goal. The key is using the color as a background. For example, if you want to drive impulse sales, use red. If you want to promote food-based services, use orange. If you want to advertise something luxurious and exclusive, use black. Look for guides about the use of color in marketing online and get your game on. Keeping your text short in ads. Upload a text-filled ad to Facebook and see how much they despise the platform. The Facebook ad platform has a powerful algorithm that can gauge how good-looking an ad is by checking how much text is in it and whether it is correctly spaced or not. The reason behind this is that it is easier for users to ignore an ad filled with text, because that type of ad is already saturating all parts of the internet. Users think of those as nothing special and pass them by, so keep your ad text to the bare minimum and on point. Include a call to action in your ads. This is supremely important because your ads have to be all about invitation and about converting your impressions into conversions. When you include a call to action into your ads, what you are actually doing is driving users towards a commitment and an action. Whether you want that action to be a sale or an affiliate hit, you have to express it in your ad. Facebook makes that easy because it gives you the option to add a call to action button right in your ad. It will look like part of a post, which works better, and you can additionally add calls to action in both your post title and description, so proceed wisely. Remarket with recommendations. If a segment of your audience has bought something from you, then the logical next step is to offer them something different that is related to what they bought before. You can do so through remarketing with product recommendations based on their purchases. This can be great for helping you with three things: capturing new clicks, because they won't be presented as the same ad; getting more shares, because if they liked your product, they will want to show what you offer to others; and getting new conversions. Segment your audience. You probably believe that marketing to the largest number of people is the safest way to promote something, but doing so is nothing more than a hit-and-miss strategy that will only hurt your budget in the short term and your return on investment in the long run. The wisest thing to do is to segment your audience and market to them in accordance to their characteristics, wants, and needs. Facebook gives you one of the most powerful segmenting tools available in any online advertising platform. Market through a mailing list. Once your audience has been segmented, you'll have another trick to use up your sleeve: your mailing list. Of course, this will only work with that segment of your audience that has been converted, but it will work in spades. Simply create an ad copy specific to each segment of your audience and use Facebook to remarket directly to their email invoices so they don't miss anything. Restrain yourself. You have to be aware that however cool a product might be, an ad campaign can reasonably fail due to factors beyond your reach. For example, if you put your whole budget towards a campaign because you think it is the bomb and it tanks, you better prepare for a world of hurt. Instead, restrain yourself and don't be driven too much by your emotions. Start small with each ad campaign. For example, use $10, and if it converts, let it run. If it doesn't convert after one day, just kill it and start over. Always test. You have to always test your ad remarketing campaigns in real time and ask yourself questions such as, is this ad copy attractive? Should I make it more attractive and see if it converts better? For how long has this ad been running? Does it make sense to keep it running? Should I pause it and see if conversions increase or decrease by adding a slightly different one? Testing will give you the keys to successful remarketing because it will teach you to identify what people find valuable after they've made a purchase. Why use Facebook for remarketing? Why Facebook? Well, simply put, Facebook is the most used social network worldwide, and it is the most effective advertising platform that any brand can use. Besides that, Facebook offers you remarketing. Yeah, there are different types of ads that Facebook provides for you to precisely implement remarketing. Facebook has made it possible for you to show your ads exactly to the people you want, who had already shown interest in your business in several different ways. Thanks to Facebook being the largest social media in the world, there is a huge possibility you'll find all of your existing and potential customers browsing this social media monster and getting engaged by your retargeting ads. They spend a lot of time there, see ads related to their interests, and may take action with you in mind as an option when they want to buy something. This gives you more space to find new customers or engage those who have seen your business somewhere else online. Understanding the Facebook advertising platform is one of the most productive practices you can do to grow your business, and that's why you are here now. What remarketing services does Facebook offer? Facebook offers you absolutely amazing remarketing services to reach the people who matter to you the most. Remarketing on Facebook is called custom audiences. Facebook offers you 4 different opportunities to remarket to your current and future prospects. Customer file. With this remarketing feature, you can use a customer file to match your customers with people on Facebook and create an audience from those matches. Website traffic. With this remarketing feature, you can create a list of people who visit your website or view specific web pages. App activity. With this one, you can create a list of people who have taken a specific action in your app or game. Engagement on Facebook. With this new feature, you can create a list of people who have engaged your content on Facebook. The intention of all these features is to remarket by using regular Facebook ads. Besides this, Facebook offers you 2 other features to help you get the most out of remarketing. Lookalike audiences. With this one, you can reach new people who are similar to audiences you already care about. You can create a lookalike audience based on people who like your page, conversion pixels, or any of your existing custom audiences. Saved audiences. With this one, you can save your commonly used targeting options for easy reuse. Choose your demographics, interests, and behaviors, then save them to reuse in future advertisements. Awesome benefits. Drive more conversions. Creating custom audiences to target website visitors who didn't convert is an amazing way to stay in contact with them. They already have an idea about you, but converting first-time visitors into buyers takes time. With promotions and interactive ads on Facebook, you can change that. Maybe not all of them, but Facebook opens the door for you to convert anyone, even exclude those that have already converted. Flexible budget. Compared to search engines, Facebook remarketing has a lower cost per click. Facebook is social media. You'll expose your ad to users while they're seeing friends on shares, and you choose how much you want to pay for this service. You can invest a low cost per click and grow your bidding while you're getting results and growing your business. Increase your reaching opportunities. With Facebook, you can reach those who behave like the audience you already focus upon, and you know can give you the results you want depending on their actions. Do this when creating a lookalike audience to reach potential customers a lot quicker. Campaign control. With Facebook ads advertising, you can avoid advertising fatigue. By being creative, you can edit your campaign at any time, update your ads, customize your audience, change the type or ads you're using, and your campaign strategy. Widespread analytics. You'll have a wide space of analytics to test whether something works or not before you launch the ad. You can do this by accessing the data through the Insights tab. Facebook will provide you the necessary information so you don't have to struggle between conversion rates and other social metrics. You can also watch how it compares with the competition. Shocking facts. When looking at more than 1 billion impressions from 547 advertisers running retargeting campaigns on Facebook's right-hand side, Facebook newsfeed, and standard web retargeting, after just 1 month, Facebook's newsfeed accounted for 15% of clicks, despite having just 0.5% of the total ad impressions. Click-through conversion rates for retargeted Facebook ads were slightly lower at 9% under web retargeting and 16% lower than right-hand side conversion rates. 67% of online advertisers are now using Facebook Exchange for retargeting. Facebook ad clicks are increasing 70% year over year, and ad click-through rates are increasing 160%. There are 1.083 billion daily active users. 47% of Facebook users only access the platform through mobile. 83% of parents on Facebook are friends with their children. Worldwide, 38.6% of the online population use Facebook. Facebook takes up to 22% of the internet time Americans spend on mobile devices, compared with 11% on Google search and YouTube combined. There are 50 million active small business pages. However, there are only 2.5 million of those businesses paying to be active advertisers, although 75% of brands will pay to promote posts. Facebook claimed 19% of the $70 billion spent on mobile advertising worldwide in 2015. 78% of Facebook advertising revenue comes from mobile ads. The average advertisement click-through rate on Facebook is 0.9%. Although adding a CTA button can lift click-through rates by 2.85 times. In 2015, Facebook's average advertising revenue per user was $11.96. 49% of users like a Facebook page to support a brand they like. Videos earn the highest rate of engagement, despite only making up 3% of content. Mobile advertising represents 80% of Facebook's advertising revenue. Ten don'ts you should avoid for a successful Facebook remarketing venture. Now, let's take a quick look at those things you should definitely avoid doing to successfully remarket on Facebook. Don't remarket to current customers. Remember, remarketing is all about reaching potential customers, so your remarketing efforts need to be geared towards two targets: people that know your product or that have visited your page, but haven't bought anything yet, and people who have bought something and can be offered something different as a recommended purchase. Knowing that, it would not make sense to retarget the same people by serving them the same ads, because that will only drain your budget and bore your audience. Don't use the exact same ad copy for all users. It is a bad idea in general to use the same ad copy over and over and not change it, let alone to serve the same ad copy to everybody. This simply will not work, because people respond to ads depending on factors such as demographics and the type of content they consume online. Do yourself a favor and create different ad copies for different types of people. Don't focus on only one aspect of your audience. This means that it is unwise to focus on only a defined set of characteristics from your demographics. For example, focusing only on targeting people who like your product in the United States and creating one ad set for males and one for females. What about age? What about people from other countries that are also visiting your page on a daily basis? What else does your audience like? What age bracket is spending more money? Segment your audience as specifically as possible based upon all of this information. Don't focus on daily performance. You have to think of the bigger picture and start from there. We don't mean that you should just let your ads run freely and wait a week to see if they perform. Instead, let a converting ad run for a week and then measure what is working the right way by examining stuff such as which day did it perform better, at what time of the day, etc. Don't forget about your conversion pixel. The conversion pixel was attached by Facebook for a reason. The Facebook conversion pixel is a tiny yet powerful tool that will help you to know where your conversions are made and where they come from. This will help you optimize your campaigns much better. Our recommendation is to put the pixel on each page of your site and measure different types of actions. Don't forget about filling in the details. That is, your business details. If users are returning to your site for the second time, depending on how effective your remarketing worked on them, it is in your best interests to let them know just where they have landed and why they should stay. Cold selling is as unpopular online as it is in the real world. If you're not showing your business info on your site nor in your Facebook business account, but instead only showing a handful of products, people will just leave. Don't focus on high CTR. High CTR might feel good at the moment, but it doesn't feel so good after you compare it with your high conversion rate to find out that it makes up only 5% of your overall CTR. This essentially means that you are running your budget dry and you're not seeing a good return on investment. High CTR without conversions might mean that your ad is attractive, but that your product is not appealing enough. Maybe your product does not fulfill the expectations of your visitors in relation to what they saw in your ad. Either way, a high CTR without conversions should tell you that there is potential, but that there is something that needs to be fixed as well. Don't be afraid of using what you know works. It doesn't matter if it is material from years ago or if it is something that you know has worked for somebody else. As long as it works as a remarketing strategy, you should use it. This includes mirroring elements from successful ad copy from businesses promoting the same niche as you. Just make sure that something is working and the market is not saturated. If something is selling really well, but you see that the trend is that people are only buying from one or two sources, proceed with caution. It might mean that there is already an obvious winner flooding the market. Don't forget about organic content. It is easy to forget about keeping an existing audience engaged when you are trying to capture as many people as possible through remarketing. Hear us out. Remarketing is not only about new people, it is also about the people that already have your back. Believe us when we tell you that you have to care for the people that have become your fans on Facebook. How? There are two clever strategies to follow. One is to focus on creating original content and posting it on a daily basis. It may happen that someone does not visit your site every day, but they're logged into Facebook daily, and there is where you want to reach them. Publish the content on your site and link it through your Facebook posts. That way, you may tempt visitors to buy something. The other strategy is to tailor posts and use the Facebook segmentation tools to show those posts only to that segment of your audience that you know are interested in the content of the post based on their age, gender, location, and so on. Don't limit yourself. Many marketers limit themselves to the tools provided by Facebook. While it is true that the platform is one of the best for advertising, it is worth noting that there are many tools out there that can give you an additional edge. Premium Facebook remarketing tools and services. PerfectAudience.com. Perfect Audience is an advertising platform created to simplify remarketing efforts and amplify their reach. It can be used for mobile retargeting, dynamic retargeting, web retargeting, and, most important to our topic, Facebook retargeting. It offers a stable and reliable list of competitive features such as a rule-based tag manager, conversion tracking, revenue tracking, detailed analytics, powerful segmenting, and cookie freshness for retargeting new visitors. They're all available no matter the remarketing. You can get started with a 14-day trial and, after that, pay only for what you use. AdRoll.com. AdRoll is a remarketing platform that focuses on Facebook retargeting. They have Facebook as their advertising partner. They offer wide cross-device reach and implement predictive buying technology in their system, so you only target the people most likely to convert. You don't need to buy a plan to use the platform. It is priced based on performance because you are the one setting your own budget according to the number of visitors that you get on your site. Besides, it uses a dynamic bidding system that automatically bids on your behalf. Retargeter.com. Retargeter is a display advertising solution that can be used to reach customers and engage them during each stage of their visitor lifecycle. They offer a specific service for Facebook that has been designed to reach the most valuable prospects on everybody's favorite social network. It will show your ads on the sidebar and news feed of a target's Facebook homepage after they have visited your site without completing an action and follow them until they convert. To get started, choose your estimated number of monthly visitors, check your budget, and register. You can choose to do the remarketing yourself or use a managed service according to your needs. Localytics.com. Localytics is a powerful platform driven toward the creation of powerful ads and effective ROI measurement. It has been designed to drive re-engagement and conversions using Facebook ads to easily measure the return of investment in an ad campaign and to improve return of investment brought on by acquisition of leads using the lookalike feature in Facebook. You can start with a free trial to get yourself started. It will let your product grow with the aid of remarketing until you reach 10,000 monthly active users. After that, you can sign up for an enterprise package or schedule a custom service. Woobox.com. Woobox is a platform that will help you remarket your Facebook content to website visitors by targeting promoted posts to Facebook users who have previously visited your website. It will allow you to promote specifically to those users that have visited your site, to track the type of pages that they visit, and segment them into specific audiences depending on the data collected. You can try this program by creating a campaign and launching it for free. After that, you can sign up for any of the available plans, each one enabling you to manage from 50,000 to an unlimited number of fans, depending on what your budget allows. DriftRock.com. DriftRock is an advertising platform focused on remarketing throughout the consumer lifecycle. This is done by reaching customers on Facebook and Instagram and breaking in their consumer lifestyle. Some of the advantages offered by DriftRock include the use of Facebook lead ads, the extension of CRM strategies to Facebook by synchronization, triggering ads based on events like weather forecasts and TV show finales, the use of the lookalike feature in Facebook, reduced costs, and the inclusion of dynamic ads. Get in touch with them to request a demo and get started. Criteo. Criteo is a machine learning-based platform that delivers remarketing across many channels through dynamic real-time ads that work. It is transforming digital advertising into a personal experience. It will enable you to access unparalleled technology powered by machine algorithms to an unmatched publishing network and transparent cost-per-click pricing. Its platform offers cross-device reach, a kinetic design, and world-class support. For Facebook remarketing, the platform offers increased performance, greater spending efficiency, a groundbreaking sales predicting system, maximum reach, and dynamically designed ads. To get started, fill in the form with your personal and business information. The Criteo team will get in touch with you to talk about business. Social Bakers. Social Bakers is a platform that has been designed to give you the upper hand in your niche so you can dominate the market in no time. It will allow you to discover your performance and compare it against your competition on social media platforms. You can use it to measure social media performance, to manage social media operations, and to monetize social media investments. You can log in with your company's Facebook profile to measure how well you are doing in the social platform, or you can enter the URL of a competing company's Facebook profile and see how well they're doing. Social Bakers will show you metrics such as number of fans and average monthly visitors. Shocking Facebook remarketing case studies. Telia Norway. Telia Norway is the second largest mobile provider in Norway. They have run Facebook ads campaigns. In 2016, they decided to test an automated solution to sell more online and reach prospects with Facebook ads. Telia Norway worked with Carrot iProspect and Facebook marketing partner Smartly to analyze the campaign's performance for retargeting and prospecting. They used dynamic ads that were customized to individuals. Smartly created an automated dynamic template for ads featuring relevant product photos from Telia's product catalog. Results: 37% of sales on Facebook now come from retargeted dynamic ads, with a 91% lower cost per sale with retargeted dynamic ads and a 47% lower cost per sale with dynamic ads for prospecting. Foodpanda. Foodpanda is an online food delivery marketplace, available in more than 40 countries across 5 continents. They received more orders via their website and decreased the cost per new customer in Singapore. Smartly.io and Facebook introduced the multi-product ad format on the same day and contacted Foodpanda to offer the new format. Results. By using the new format, Foodpanda increased their click-through rate by 219% and decreased the cost per order by 46%. Lamudi. Lamudi is a leading global property portal that helps people find flats, apartments, and houses for sale or rent online and is available in 30 countries. Lamudi wanted to improve its results with an advertising campaign on Facebook. They worked with Facebook's marketing partner Smartly. Lamudi used multi-product ads to offer people a number of different options in a single ad. Each ad type contained a description, image, and URL, making the multi-product ad a much more effective way to advertise and drive traffic to websites. Results. They saw a 63% increase in their click-through rate and a 24% decrease in cost per acquisition. IGG. IGG is a developer and publisher of mobile online games. They launched Lords Mobile and wanted to create a refined Facebook campaign strategy to increase monetization. IGG decided to use Nannigan's advertising automation software. They added cost per install (CPI) and took advantage of Facebook by taking their interest and broad targeting through social media with video ads. They built lookalike audiences based on similar genres of games IGG launched in the past. They did advanced workflow automation to test, customized reporting, and used predictive optimization. Results. They saw an 80 times increase in ad spends while meeting ROI goals, with a 40% increase in click-to-install conversion rates and a 9% lower cost per install than the initial goal. Trendon. Trendon is an exclusive online store and one of the largest e-commerce portals in India. Trendon decided to use Nannigan's advertising automation software. Trendon accepted the opportunity to employ the more precise retargeting on Facebook that Nannigan's offered. Trendon supplemented their custom audience and implemented a retargeting strategy by activating Facebook's dynamic ads with Nannigan's help. Results. Trendon's dynamic ads sale generated a 30% higher ROI from resulting purchases and increased profitability by 24% with Facebook ad spends using Nannigan's software. Elex. Elex is a leading mobile game developer in China. They launched Magic Rush, and their objective was to replicate the success of Clash of Kings. With Nannigan's help to manage and optimize the campaign, the mobile install ads used lookalike audiences. Elex saved time and reduced the risk of costly errors by automating the creation and management of thousands of different ad creatives and audience combinations. Results. They saw growth of 12 times in daily app installs, a 20% improvement in cost per install, a 10 times jump in daily Facebook ad spend, a 2% average CTR across all geographies, and an 11 times increase in countries targeted. Pomelo. Pomelo is an online fashion shop based in Bangkok. A lot of Pomelo's traffic comes from Facebook, so they looked for ways to customize their ads for each shopper they had. Pomelo worked with Facebook marketing partner Nannigan's to run a powerful campaign. Nannigan's used its automation software to create a custom audience. They ran dynamic ads to promote relevant products. Using dynamic ads, Pomelo could promote all of their 1,500 products in real time. Results. They saw a 12.9 times higher return on ad spend, a 10 times increase in conversion, and an 85% lower cost per acquisition. Yummy Kim. Yummy Kim is a women's clothing line based in the United States. They wanted to get more website traffic, so they tried static retargeting ads to drive traffic to their website. But for regular results, they partnered with Steelhouse's platform. Steelhouse created new ads and added special effects like dynamic 3D product carousels, product expansion, multi-scenes, and video. Results. The ads that Steelhouse designed got 200% more clicks and 2 times as many view-throughs compared to the static ads that Yummy Kim used before. Creative Labs. Creative Labs is a worldwide leader in digital entertainment products. They were looking for more website traffic, a shortened purchase cycle, and increased sales. They integrated the Steelhouse platform and used Steelhouse's Slingshot, an exclusive marketing campaign that combines best-in-time retargeting and real-time offers to get the most out of holiday sales. Results: Creative Labs saw a 27% increase in average order value and a 322% lift in overall revenue per visitor. The campaign yielded an 87% jump in conversions, while their Black Friday promotion resulted in a 158% increase in conversions, a 245% total lift in conversions for the holiday sales period. Folica. Folica is an online retailer of hair and beauty products. Folica turned to Steelhouse to help them implement new marketing strategies that would help them interact with and incentivize their elite members, as well as to help drive conversions. Steelhouse's analytics helped Folica identify and segment shoppers, and immediately acted to increase conversions by adding a simple pixel to the email of elite members with an offer of free shipping on their next purchase. Results: the real-time offers campaign resulted in a 68% conversion